Much faster shadow missile. Let's go. We get attributes and talent next level. Oh, it's going to be a good level. So we are maxed out on charisma and intuition. Oh, we can start going for like get basics in... oh, do you go science or crafting? There's a couple of vigor options as well. As for attributes, we can either max out mental or willpower. I don't think I'd take an accuracy or an endurance or a strength or agility yet. I think that'll wait till if we get to both of those bottom ones maxed out. Nice. Let's head out this way.
The valley is vast. We should get to a vantage point if we want to find this expedition.
Yeah. Adam Sims, are you hanging around? Hey Midgar, how you doing, buddy? Sorry I missed you there. I was a bit engrossed in the thing. How far through would you say I am? Approximately. Half to 60%. Wow, cool. I know I haven't done anything in Hikmet. Wow, why has he got such good eyesight up there? Oh, he wasn't looking at us. Was he looking at... Or are they fighting amongst each other? No, that's the leader, right? I'm not going to get a thing off here. Don't open that one. Yeah, I really like the combat in this game. Really, really. Oh, it's a camp. Okay, cool. So whenever we come here, there's going to be enemies right near our camp. Okay, we're gonna just... well... I kind of want to explore around, like... But what has been happening, every time I go exploring somewhere that's not a quest marker, I get sent there by a quest later, and I end up re-exploring an area that I've, like, fully explored. So I think I'm just going to start, you know, following the quest trail. And we can always go around later but I love pre-exploring. You know, because if you don't get sent there, you know, there's experience you could have got while you were there, and there's items and things, and there's loot. This game has been very thorough, though, in covering most of the land we've been in so far. Even to the point that sometimes we're being sent back to areas that we've already looked at. They're sleeping. Keeping an eye out for any red lootable Dr. Sarah Fedden letters would be nice.
Over there. Tents. This must be the expedition's camp.
A camp here, in the open wind. It was definitely set up by scholars.
Signs of combat. They were attacked. By the look of the tents in the campfire, it dates back several days. It seems they were taken prisoner. I don't see any bodies. No weapon leaves this sort of marking. Perhaps they were wielding magic.
Yes. It is the art of the Donegada. One of the valley clans was here.
Would you know which one?
One who fights against the invasion of the peoples from your island.
That's all of them, right?
I can be sure of nothing more.
Why would they attack scholars? They're not warriors.
They come here as conquerors.
Yeah.
This is enough. But they were not killed. Warriors would have been.
This looks like scientific equipment. This must be the Lost Expedition's campsite.
We already knew that. Nice work, Desade. It'll be nice to have someone to take into Hikmet other than Vasco. I mean, I like Vasco, but... A note from the leader of the expedition. This globular root has dense and firm texture. The smell that emerges from it is strong and vigorous. I have observed several animals consuming it without any noticeable effect. Hence, it is likely to be edible. A distillation in laboratory shall be more conclusive. Afra has decided to move her tent further away. She says that our constant cackling prevents her from focusing. This young woman is talented, but I understand why her master dismissed her. She has a bad temper. This species of bird is heavily represented in the valley. They have proven to be incredibly curious. They come so close to us that we could touch them. I killed one with my bare hands. The natives must not hunt them, otherwise they'd be more prudent, and yet their flesh is exquisite. It must be related to their beliefs. This naive people may consider them to be sacred.
This looks like the journal of a naturalist.
So disrespectful.
There are sketches of flora and fauna. There is no doubt. We are definitely on the trail of the Lost Expedition. It seems that one of the team kept a distance from the others. Let's see what we can discover. A trail of blood. That cannot be good. Follow it.
Yes, sir. Wait, I'm playing this game, not you.
More blood. We're on the right path. Keep going.
Oh, there's another one up there. Alright, we'll bypass them.
A corpse. The clothes cannot be mistaken. It is a scholar of the Bridge Alliance. From the looks of him, I would say he's been dead for days, as we already thought. This isn't the woman whose journal we found. There is still a chance that she remains alive.
This man traded his life for all the suffering of my people.
It was only a scholar, a sage, not a warrior on the battlefield.
Do you think my people see a difference when bridgemen steal our people from their beds? From who do you think all the clans hide dead children?
This man was unarmed. And from the position of his body, I would say he was fleeing. It is not honor that motivates them. Maybe it was vengeance.
I'll search the body. We might find something to help us understand.
We found a key. What if we go back for the chest? Kill these things. Plus, we're gonna have to kill these. Okay, maybe. Sneaky, sneaky. Sneaky. Flowers.
Here is the isolated camp mentioned in the journal. Everything is in order, but the inhabitants are no longer there. Its position would have allowed them to escape the attack.
Isolated. Discreet. Perfect visibility. Great choice.
This key. Loot. Loot button. Diary of Certain Afra. We set up a small camp in the hollow of the valley we wish to study. The flora in this place is incredibly luxuriant. The island is the only place where so many different species can be found next to one another. With so many varieties, we are bound to find an antidote for the Malachor. This plant, with its blue efflorescence and jagged leaves, is unlike any plant I have knowledge of. I'll have to lead some experiments to determine if it contains active essences. It is a shame we cannot exchange with the natives. They must know the properties of all these plants. But the soldiers warned us. They told us we shouldn't trust the islanders. Apparently they're very aggressive in this region. Apparently they are. Our arrival in the valley did not go unnoticed. I feel as if we're being observed, most likely by the islanders. I hope they understand that we are not here to fight, but merely catalogue the flora. The impression of being observed is becoming increasingly ominous. They are very close, I can feel it. I'm afraid we should expect an attack. We have so few weapons and my colleagues are barely capable of defending themselves. I'm certain that we're being observed from the swamp. If they attack us, this is where they most likely come from. I've tried to warn my companions to tell them to be more discreet, but they refuse to listen.
It is a journal. That of a woman from the expedition, a certain Afra. She speaks of their research and relates here that she felt watched. She feared an attack was brewing. I believe she was right. The writing stops mid-sentence.
A woman with sharp eyes. They might have saved her life.
We must follow the tracks of the attack. They will certainly lead us to our party of intrepid scientists.
This woman was right to fear the Donea Exregao. They must have followed this path coming from the swamp. This is where we should go if we want to find these lion scholars.
Lion scholars. Love it. So then the question is then, do we fight these things up here? I kind of want to. Yeah, the Red Suns. It's because it's on their uniform. As well. Oh, the standard banner? Yeah, yeah. No, that's the coin guard is the yellow eyes, isn't it? Or is that... Oh, we're the merchant kind of... Yeah, we've got things. What do they call the Nauts? Or do they just not? I guess if you come that way, you can just jump down to her camp. Okay, so that covered that bit. We'll go around that way and not out there. We still haven't seen this bit here, though. Such a great world they built. They did an amazing job with the environment. I like large, sprawling worlds that don't feel just filled with enemies. You know, like there's open space because on a you know, on an island like this, there would be open space. You know what I mean? Like there doesn't have to be enemies like, you know, within shooting distance of one another. Make some potions. If you want to drink a potion, if you want to cast a spell. Just the atmosphere. I just wish the bass music was a little louder and the fight music was a little softer, you know?
Look, those are islanders. They might be from the clan that attacked the Bridger camp.
That's possible. They look like trackers. But what are they tracking?
New prey, no doubt. Let's get closer.
Well, let's go over here first and have a look what's... Just in case there's a Seraphedin page. Dark though. Got some bad guys up there. Sneaky, sneaky. No, don't. None of that, none of that.
Renaixi!
We won't let you take us. We will not kneel down
We're not
without a fight.
I'm on Manawi.
Wait! We have no desire to fight you. We only want to find the Lion Sages. They are not warriors, but their chief is ready to send an army of warriors to liberate them. If you help us bring them back, you will save your tribe from a costly battle in lives.
He speaks truly. Look, one of them is already eager to bring lion warriors back to us.
All we wanted was for them to tell us where our brothers are being kept.
What good is this if we must leave our camp behind? Very well. Stay away from the main entrance. Our guards will not welcome your arrival.
Pass around. There is a smaller entrance hidden there. The lions are kept in a home in ruins.
There must be a key somewhere to open the door, but I know not where it is kept.
Okay. Siora, you wanting to help us out here? That's not where we came from, is it? No, that's going further around the island. We've had a look at most of that area. Ha! Whoa, there's a beast there.
To my health! And death to the others! Move away! Things are about to get dicey!
No magic. Drink the potion.
Out of energy. Drink a potion.
You could just kill it because it's only got like 2 armor bars. Like just swing your mace at it. I got to get Kurt a proper sword. Like he's got this dainty little mace, just because it has the most damage for out of all the weapons that we had. You know, and he just looks so funny with it. And all the other items that we got, he'll be able to use in like 20 levels. What are we doing here? Did the questline not update? Touch it. Oh, it was moving. I thought it was going to blow up, but it must have just been like rippling in the water. Afra, I presume.
I'm not here to kill you.
Tell me then, what is your intended purpose?
We were sent to look for you.
Apologies, but allow me to express my doubts.
Well, after this little swim, you could always try to pull the trigger.
Who sent you to find me?
Gunpowder.
We were not looking for you in particular, but the entire expedition. It was Governor Burham who asked us to find you. He's worried about you. You haven't been reporting.
You should have said that straight away. I must admit, I was hoping for a rescue. Of a different nature. Do you have a name?
Desarde. I'm from the congregation.
The new governor's cousin. Who wears an islander face. I've heard stories about you. And them?
I am Siora, daughter of Bladnid. From the people that your own capture and torture.
I've never taken anyone. On the contrary, we had hoped to exchange our knowledge with your own.
Kurt. Simply Kurt.
Well, I mean, to be
I
fair,
protect our
Desade's beard
excellency's
doesn't
back.
cover all of his mark
And if
like
one of your
mine would.
violent fits
We tried to
overcomes
give him
you,
a proper
rescue
beard, but
party or
he got
not,
this
I will
teenager
kill
thing.
you.
This is a rather odd group. I am Afra, a scholar from the Bridge Alliance. It is rather rare to find me rolling in the marshes. I study the fauna and flora of this isle. I should imagine you have many questions.
Ask her about the attack.
We saw the site where you were attacked. What exactly happened?
We were taken by surprise. One moment everything was calm, and the next a war party of natives fell upon us. I had an uneasy feeling and kept myself apart, but when I heard my fellow scholars shout, I rushed over. Most of my companions are incapable of defending themselves, and we didn't have guards to protect us. One of them tried to flee, but they brought him down. We decided to give ourselves up to avoid a massacre.
What has happened since the attack? How long have you been in these marshes?
We were taken prisoner and were brought to a village nearby. I was able to escape while the others were taken to a house that they use as a prison. I wanted to join the Bridge Alliance frontier post not far from here, but I wasn't able.
Why not?
So I doubled back to keep watch of the village from a distance. I have been hoping to find a way to free my companions, without any success so far.
Have you made progress in your search for a cure?
We were studying some quite remarkable plants when we were attacked. The region is rife in unknown and novel species. Some seem incredibly promising. The local shamans know all these plants and they use them in their remedies. If only we had been able to converse with them rather than getting ourselves captured.
Could you lead us to the village where your colleagues are being held prisoner?
Certainly. We are oh so very close. And I fully intend to participate in this rescue. I'm not one to sit around and twiddle thumbs.
Alright, I better go then. Drink a potion. Oh man, she's gonna go into the main gate, isn't she? Afra, excuse me, they said don't go into the main gate. Wow, it's really dark. Yeah. I think the combat music and just the lighting in general, I think are the only things I have. The combat music's not a major issue, but it kind of, yeah. But the lighting, it's nice with the day-night cycle, but dark too dark. Trying to play games here. So there's that cave as well. No, that's where we came out of. Okay. That's going to be the main cave. Oh, we can set up camp.